13,000 people living in Nevada have medical marijuana cards. And for those residents, there are several restrictions. The ITV's Vanessa Murphy is taking a closer look at the rules. Vanessa?
Dave, in Clark County alone, according to the state, nearly 13,000 people are active patient card holders. But to use medical marijuana legally, you're expected to play by the rules, and some that stand out involve firearms, driving, and children.
It is absolutely improves the lives of many people in Nevada.
J.sturtsman is a medical marijuana patient, a manager at Dispensary Las Vegas Relief, and the vice president of Wellness Education Cannabis Associates of Nevada, or WeCan.
Cannabis is medicine. All these different types of cannabis products.
He tells us he's been passionate about the issue since the age of 16, and he knows restrictions patients face.
And then we also bring that closer to them to be able to smell.
Medical marijuana patients in Nevada are expected to follow rules, which we asked Metro Police about.
You just have to make sure that you educate yourself in the laws and don't want to find yourself in a bind just because you're prescribed a certain medication and you feel that you're legal, but you're not.
At the top of the list, don't drive under the influence. But the effects of marijuana can remain in the system days after use. So while a blood test may reveal levels to earn a patient a DUI, advocates like Sturtsman call that unjust. He has the same opinion for the firearms restriction.
As a prohibited person, you should know that you are not allowed to be around firearms or have immediate access to firearms.
To deny someone, a medical marijuana patient, a soccer mom, or somebody who just wants to help them get to sleep or reduce their pain the night before and not be able to go into a store the next day and be able to purchase a firearm or apply for a concealed weapons permit is a travesty.
And for parents who are medical marijuana patients, a word of caution.
You could find yourself in an abuse neglect type of situation if you are purposely exposing your children to THC.
Officer Larry Hadfield says medical marijuana should not be smoked near children. As for the gummy bears and cookies,
you should always keep all of your edibles always locked up.
Sturtsman says childproofing is the way to go.
It is very difficult to get open.
Also on the list, don't use medical marijuana in a public place. Forget water activities like surfboarding. Oh, and don't get on an amusement ride.
So we would laugh about it for years that we're not allowed on the New York roller coaster, or we're not allowed to go to Wet n Wild or Cowabunga Bay. I don't see people, law enforcement, lining up at amusement rides, checking people to see if they're high before they get on the New York roller coaster.
Sturtsman is advocating for cannabis lounges, places outside of the home where he says patients should be able to use their medical marijuana. He is also pushing for the legalization of recreational use. Dave and Denise.